Previously on the Renovators.
You ready for this?
After seeing the houses for the first time, 6 teams discovered the challenge that lay ahead.
OMG.
And after being eliminated, Joanne lost control of the 60 Suburban.
One of us will be the next key holder. Who wants it more, I suppose. That's what's going to count on the day.
Tonight, the keys to the 60 Suburban are up for grabs.
You all want the keys, but who gets them?
The 3 remaining members race to build the perfect brick wall and become head renovator.
Now the game's anybody's again.
Then, the 6 teams face a diverse white room challenge where creative differences threaten to bring one team down.
This kind of behaviour, it's unforgivable.
What have we got today?
Oh, there's a brick wall. Oh my God, we're building something.
Renovators, welcome back to a brand new week. We do have a very important matter to deal with. Car key team, Joanne's elimination has left you without a head renovator.
Joe, I'm sorry to say, unfortunately, you've overcapitalised today.
We're all very grateful to be here, but we're also very sad that Joe had to leave. It's really hit home for all of us.
So Nathan, Chris and Tina, one of you is about to claim the keys to the 60 Suburban.
Winning the keys would be fantastic. I mean, you can't win the competition without holding the keys, so that's why it's crucial.
You all want the keys, but who gets them? You guys are about to go up against it in our first ever Build It Challenge.
It's right up my alley.
What a surprise. Start working out those little muscles.
You guys have just been hit with a ton of bricks. You guys are going to build a brick wall.
I've never laid a brick before. No idea what to do with the bricks.
We're going to let each of you choose someone to help you. So, Tina, you're going first. Who are you going to choose?
I'll pick Michael.
Michael. Now, Chris, who are you going to choose?
I choose Peter.
Okay, so Peter and Chris, you're the next team.
Thank you, Peter.
No worries. Sorry, you might as well go now.
Did you undersell yourself?
Okay, Nathan, you're last. Who are you going to choose?
I'll go with Jason.
So, Nathan and Jason, you're the third team. Now, who better to take you through this challenge than Baz the Builder?
At this point, I'm pretty confident. I haven't done a lot of bricklaying, but I did work for a brickie once when I was about 18 as a brickie's labourer, but they never let me lay the bricks, so I just had to mix the mud.
In this Build It Challenge, you're going to build me a brick wall. It's going to be at 90 degrees to the wall that we've already built. It needs to be 3 metres long and 10 bricks high. You have to mix your own mud and lay the bricks plumb and level. Whoever builds their wall first to my specifications wins this challenge. I'm going to show you how it's done. What I've done here is just show you a basic stack of bricks, a mudboard, another basic stack. What I'd be doing is once I've chalked my line in, I'd be laying bricks just about 1 metre out, and that's what we call racking the corner up. So I'd rack a corner up on this end, and then we'll have to cut a brick. To do it properly, just hit it once with a bolster on the top edge, once on the face, through the middle. And I think if you give that a crack now, it should go nicely. So then you lay that brick there, obviously with the mud underneath. So you'll rack up your corner like that. Once you've done that both sides, and then you can work in between the two edges and it'll fill up quite quickly.
Just giving them all the tips away.
Remember, this is a race, but remember, I want it done properly. Good luck.
So the challenge today is speed, but at the same time, accuracy is very important.
You ready? Good luck. Work starts now.
Tina's handled half a bag of cement straight into the wheelbarrow.
Oh, Tina, can you cut me a brick in half?
Cut you a brick in half?
Yes, please.
Are you kidding?
No.
I'd love to have the keys to the cars, so I need to do the best I can.
How do I know what's half?
Hey, Tina. Keep going, keep
That's
going.
great timing.
Hammer, darling.
Hammer?
Yeah, you need a bolster for that.
Here, honey.
Right in the middle. Now turn it over.
All the way over. Like that.
Yep. That's it, done.
Before I knew it, I was cutting bricks. Like, whoever would have thought that?
Mate, well, you're doing a good job. If you had a glimpse over your shoulder, I think you've got as many bricks in as anybody else here, so this is very, very tight.
I haven't got time to have a look back.
No, don't. You're on the way. Good work, Mike.
Michael.
Thank you.
And what's your technique here, Chris?
Well, basically, I'm using the prop that I've
The gauge rod?
the gauge rod. I've already marked it out. I've got up to 10 courses, so we know where to stop. So basically, it's all level there, and we're stringing it up.
How do you know that's level? Can I have a look at that?
Oh, actually, you're talking about level that way.
Yeah. Have a quick look. That's way out there.
It's way out, yeah. Good point. Thanks, Baz.
So Baz, we're 45 minutes down. It's looking kind of neck and neck though, but Chris and Peter look like they got the edge.
I reckon between the three teams, there's no more than 4 bricks in it.
Are you serious?
Seriously. It's so close. Come on, guys, it's on the line.
Ramp it up. Get on the trail, Tina. On the trail.
Tina's work ethic was great. She's very strong-willed, so we're definitely in with a chance.
Who is going to be the head renovator? This is going to be a photo finish.
Come on, guys. Mikey, go Mikey.
Make sure it's level, guys. It has to be level.
That's it. All right. Can we get ours checked, please?
Putting that last brick in and throwing our hands up was amazing. We've nailed it.
That was so fun. Oh.
So we finished first. It was exciting.
Doesn't matter, honey. Sorry.
Don't give up. They haven't got this right yet, Mike. Come on.
Hello, mate.
Baz comes over, we've got our fingers crossed that it passes the test.
That's not level.
Baz didn't pass it, so we have to knock those bricks down in that area to get it nice and plumb. And now the game's anybody's again.
Keep going, Mikey! Go on, mate! Keep going, Mikey! Come on!
Go, keep going.
Go on, Mikey! Fix it up, Mikey! Come on, son!
Put your hand up.
I really want to hold the keys for the 60 Suburban. You know, it's neck to neck, so I'm starting to get a little bit worried.
Later,
You guys are dangerous.
an explosive white room challenge.
No.
And a surprise au revoir for one of the contestants.
There is nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in it, guys.
Chris, make sure that wall's level on the top.
Come on, Mikey! Fix it up, Mikey! Come on, son!
Tina and I, we'd run out of mortar. We were scraping mortar off the ground to have enough to lay the last few bricks.
Come on.
Come on, Nathan.
Come on, Michael. Come on.
Baz, finished.
Tina. Okay, stop work if your hands up, Mike.
Mike, stop.
On it, Mike.
I can't believe my luck. Could this actually be happening? Could I actually have a chance in winning these keys against Nathan and Chris?
Beautiful.
We were in a great hurry towards the end, so let's just hope he thought it was good enough.
Tina, I think you've done it.
It's an out-of-body experience right now. Nothing else matters. It's just me and Michael and our brick wall.
Oh, my champion.
Tina, you have officially won this challenge. Well done.
The whole team is so excited to have a new leader. I'm really happy for Tina. She deserves it.
I know we are going to work together to make the house the best, and we have a real chance of winning this at the end of the day.
Now, you all face a white room challenge. Now, we can't do a white room challenge without your good friends and judges, Robin Holt and Peter Hogue.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are you all?
Good.
Follow me.
I really like the White Room challenges, but I always get on the theme and what's going to be happening. They seem to be getting harder and harder.
Behind these doors is a treasure trove of furniture and decoration in two very distinct styles. And you're going to decorate your white room in one of those two styles. Want to have a look?
Yeah.
It is jam-packed with the most beautiful chairs, coffee tables, cushions, lamps, candles, everything you could imagine.
Look at this and look at these lines. Ali, what style do you think this is?
French provincial, glamour.
You're absolutely right. French chic.
It's my favourite in the whole world. You could not have given me a better style to do.
What about this style over here? What style do you think it is? Michael, I'm going to ask you.
It reminds me a lot of Kelly, that style.
A Kelly style?
Yeah.
And what's that style?
Definitely beachy.
Yeah.
I'm loving the beach. I live more or less at the beach most of my life.
You're going to have to vote French chic, Aussie beach. So you're going to discuss it in your team. So the style with the majority of votes is the style that every team must do.
What do you think, Jazza?
I think we could do a great job at either.
Yeah, so do I.
I think Kel would love the beach.
I've done resorts with 12 beach houses. I know all about beach.
I'm crazy about this stuff. That's all that's
too.
my mind doesn't go. You can go past that. It's not even out of 10. That's
You can
10,
stuff
and
that
that's
up.
one.
You can't stuff that up, I reckon.
Okay, who's for Aussie beach? How many's that?
9.
Everybody put their hand up who wants French chic.
I see 3-4 hands. I think it was basically from our group, and I'm panicking. I'm thinking, come on, guys, put your hand up. This is great stuff.
Did you put your hand up, Christy?
Up, loud and clear.
Loud and clear is French chic. Oh, there's a whole there. Oh, my God.
All of a sudden, lots of people start putting up their hands for the French.
How many is that?
14.
14. So the majority rules today. So you'll be turning your white rooms into French chic sitting rooms.
I was beside myself. Even I was looking at Lisa, and we were really excited. We already had a vision of this room, how it was going to look.
Today, your white rooms are going to be assessed by a very special guest judge. You've seen her work in Belle, Inside Out, Home Beautiful, Vogue Living, and House and Garden. Renovators, would you please welcome to the warehouse Australia's biggest expert in French style design, Helen Hargraves.
G'day, Helen. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I was excited. I know Helen and her company, and it's always good to have an industry expert's opinion outside of the 3 judges that we've got, of course.
Tell us what you feel epitomises French chic style.
It should be smart, chic, soft, comfortable, very elegant, with a quirk in it. A little bit mad, which we're not quite used to here, you know, just a little bit, you know.
They're pretty used to mad.
Yeah, well, you've been through it all.
It's about subtle layers. It's about adding something that is a surprise element. So don't forget those finishing touches. It's about detailing.
Now, what's at stake? The winning team get $10,000 for their renovation. This will be deposited into their Commonwealth Bank renovation fund. Kathy, what would $10,000 do for you guys?
I think we'd like to put in some luxuries like fireplaces, some air conditioning, some underfloor heating for the polished concrete floors.
With the terrace, we're really stuck. Not much of the work we can actually do ourselves. So for us, we are paying so much in labour that $10,000 is... It's worth everything to us.
What about you guys, Michael?
Look, I'd throw it straight into our extension. It'd get our subfloor down and even some wall frames built, so it'd go a long way.
For us, having the lowest budget in the competition of $60,000, $10,000 would make the world of difference.
Natalia?
Yes.
What would $10,000 do for you guys at the shop?
I think Fiona worked out that our budget's just over by $3,000 so far at the moment.
What are you spending it on, Fiona?
I'd like to change the lean-to roof at the back to extend the whole roof line to make it all even.
We need $10,000. We've got very expensive taste and I'm already spending it on new windows.
You have 5 hours. Work starts now.
This one's ours. Yay. Luke's got it. Luke,
We've got 5 hours to style and decorate a distinctly French chic room.
I'm happy now. I found my beer glass.
It's whimsical, it's quirky, but yet still elegant.
Let's get a big fish.
I dare ya.
Well, it's quirky, you know?
My vision for the room is really about elegance, and it was French chic, but I changed it to French chic. And there's like glamour, kind of French bling, chandeliers, silver, which I love. Yeah, let's go that. Do you reckon?
Yep. Yeah, we're just about to get some timber to make the mock-up fireplace. My first job is just to basically get any little bits of carpentry stuff out the way, and then the guys can start painting.
Tell me the vision of the room.
So far, all I know is we're having picture rail and we're having some squares.
Dado rail, not picture rail.
Oh, I don't know.
Picture rail would be up here.
Yeah, well, the same thing to me. But yeah, and we're going to put some squares in the same stuff, whatever you call them. So some
Feeding?
Yep.
Down here.
Yep. It's Suzanne's concept really, because she's the French stylist. So I'm basically labour today. I'm just putting it together.
I want you to have some ideas,
I'll take it all in.
We really want to win this, and we can. It'll look beautiful when it's done. The overall look of our room is Parisian chic. We've got a beautiful chandelier and a gorgeous French gold chair with burgundy fabric.
The chandelier will hang over here really low. So to this scenario, with the two chairs either side, the little table, we've got one little section here.
One thing I do know about French chic is we need to be individual. We need a slice of colour somewhere. How would you feel about me getting the burgundy from the chair and the top rail that's going to go on top of the skirting, do a bit of burgundy there, like a burgundy line going around the base to bring the chair out?
Do you want to try the similar colour to the rug?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Perfect. It's going to be a very muted burgundy.
Well, do you think that leather will go with the other armchairs? It's too much.
Too much.
Fiona's a bit nervous about being in charge today. August, Natalia and I have all had a chance to do a white room, and Fiona hasn't, so this one's all on her shoulders.
Style, I reckon it's chic, country, farmhouse.
I see individual pieces that way, but I can't see it coming together just yet.
No, exactly.
As the team leader, I need to make this room stand out. I couldn't see it being a French farmhouse. With the pieces that we've got now, I can really see that becoming a pied-à-terre.
Yeah, what's it in English?
Okay, it's a little tiny apartment that you have in the heart of Paris. You have your manor house and you have your beach house.
And how are you going to create that with the stuff we've got?
Well, that's quite eclectic and a pied-à-terre.
So now you're saying that we can put modern pieces in?
Well, that's what we are doing. The carpet's very modern, the sofa's very modern.
Well, we can do it in whichever it looks like.
pied-à-terre.
If it looks like a pied-à-terre or a French farmhouse, grab the one that looks like it most.
We went from country to inner city lofty apartment, which is called I forgot what she said it was. A Tres de Pierre or something like that. How's your gut feel about it?
Nervous.
That's not enough.
Renovators, you have reached the halfway point. You have 2 hours and 30 minutes to go.
Yeah, it would work.
It could
That
work.
would work.
Putting on the second coat on the doors now. I've always loved the massive oversized doors that you get in France. So that's really been my influence and thing in this room. We'll get these two in place. We'll put the other two doors up. Once the doors are up, then we can start putting all the rest of the skirting boards in.
My thoughts with having the doors on the walls, it's the point of interest. It's somewhere to look at. It's classical, old French farmhouse feel for me.
And what we're trying to do is recreate the old. So old doesn't look regular, it's got to be irregular. And that's what we're creating or recreating with this sanding.
So the flooring's completed, the skirtings are down, and Kelly starts carrying all this furniture in. Yes, Ali wanted to know. I've chosen Ali to be a designer, so I stopped him and I said, Kelly, what are you doing?
Michael, just let me do it, and then you can undo it if you don't like it. I've not styled a single thing in this whole time I've been here. Ali,
Neither have I.
She stomps over the top of me. You've won every challenge, mate. You're the king of the world. I've done nothing at all with my fingerprint.
What Kelly's doing now isn't best for the team. It threw me.
You know, is orange really necessary? I asked myself, I don't know.
I thought we had a well thought out plan and he didn't want to follow it.
It's a romantic room. Is bright orange romantic? I don't know.
The room is so packed full of furniture and I can't believe it's happening, to be honest.
Yeah, we need to do a border on the floor.
Oh, why?
Because it's incredibly French to do so. And it was something that will set us apart from the other rooms. What would you like to do to set us apart from the other rooms?
I think we should style it better than anybody else. That's what I think we should do.
Honestly, I've never been to France, so I've got no idea what this is supposed to look like. Have you?
No, I haven't been to France. I've watched the Tour de France 1,000 times on television. I've seen so much French stuff. I've been to Luang-Prabang, which is the spiritual capital of Laos, which was owned by the French. They sell massive big French breadsticks.
But they sell French fries at the local deli, but that's got nothing.
And all of a sudden, Kelly does know a lot more about France. I choose not to take this issue personally. Hopefully Michael can rein him in and the team can stay on track.
Hey, Al, can you give Kelly 5 minutes, please? He wants to design this room the way he wants to.
I'm not going to get to the end of this and be told there wasn't time to do the one thing that I felt we all agreed on.
I don't disagree, but
look, you know what? Get him to do the rest of the room and then I'll move out the way and he can put his chair here.
This is going to take me probably an hour to do on my own. It should take all four of us about 15 minutes if we got our heads together.
Are you behind the lounge now? I'm just going to move it back, Ali.
Kelly really wanted his voice heard. He wasn't going to take no for an answer, and Ali wasn't going to stop taking up the floors. So once again, I was stuck in the middle trying to keep the team harmony. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I didn't know that when I picked this team, I picked Flint and Petrol, and when they're together, they explode.
Hey,
Now, Helen, each room's starting to really come together as a picture, I think. So if we look at the very first room from the shop, now they started off as a farmhouse, remember?
Yes.
And now they've changed it to Pierre de Terre, which is a lovely idea. But do you think it's sort of a worrying thing to change direction?
It's probably not the wisest thing to do because it's a real change there.
A real difference, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. At the moment, I find it a little bit disjointed.
Now, the next room is Inner City Terrace. They've gone for a very brave choice.
Very brave. It's a really strong
That
look.
red door is incredibly brave, Helen.
It's great that they did it because someone's actually come out and made a real statement, which is, I mean, they all have in their own way, but that's very strong. It's very bold. Hopefully
They might pull it off. You never know. I think that the green team from their Weatherboard Cottage have really started to get it together, that lovely harmony in that room with the dado.
They have. They've got the panelling underneath. To me, it looks a bit more New York than it does Paris, but, you know,
Well,
French.
that could be difficult. We're doing French chic.
Transatlantic.
What do are you doing on here, the wall? Quick.
Ali's putting some squares on the wall. We're thinking of painting them a darker colour.
We quite like the blue.
Do you?
Yeah, we
love the
We can leave the blue there if you want.
It's a little different. It's a little bit quirkier. It's nice.
And so you're all working well together?
No.
Kelly, why not?
This is a styling challenge. The styling's almost done, and now we're going to start putting paint down. I feel like we're going back 2 hours. It doesn't make any sense to me.
You've got it all in here now. You're the team that seems to be ahead of everyone else with the furniture in.
You've got the look.
And if paint's going to make that little bit of difference, then you can make it happen.
Really?
Yep, you can, honestly.
Robin's got faith.
It's all possible.
This is an interesting finish. What's this finish on this? Is that a gold?
A goldy colour, yeah, just to pick up what rug we're going to put in, and a couple of the mirrors.
So I think that adds a nice kind of texture, a very, very simple, basic thing.
You know, I'm hoping that the balance will work well once the furniture's in here. It'll pick up all the colours from the rug and just all tie in together.
Well, don't let me get in your way. It's looking great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Renovators, you have 1 hour to go.
Oh, I'm glad you love that.
Yeah, I love it.
We added in the rail to bring out that beautiful chair.
No, but what is it? Just like a lower dado line?
Oh, it's just actually to make the skirting board a little bit more glamorous and very French.
Yeah, no, I think it's great.
Okay, so tell me about what the biggest fear is at the moment.
Time.
Everybody's so big.
And down. Thank you.
I don't understand why the blue tape went down. Let's not do the floors, mate.
No.
The floor's ridiculous.
I don't think we're going to have time to do the floor anyway.
Right, can I rip them all up?
No, do not touch the floors.
Ali, I don't think we're going to have time.
No, do not touch the floors. It's the one
We've got no time.
Kelly was like a steam train. He's just grabbed one piece of the tape and up it goes. Ali put so much work into putting the tape down. I think the way that he went about it was just really poor.
It's humiliating to have that done to you, Auntie.
Talk to me, what's wrong?
It's just humiliating, Michael. When that's what I do all the time.
Well,
and
I'm trying to get your opinion. Can you come and help me?
I don't know if I can, Michael. I don't know if I can.
Of course you can.
It takes me to another level. I'm so demoralised. I actually have nothing left right now. If this kind of behaviour costs Michael $10,000 again, it's unforgivable.
10 minutes to go. Come on, Renovators.
Guys, we're really running out of time.
We're doing our best. Don't stress.
The car key team, poor things have only got 3 on their team, and I think they're feeling it. I think they're really feeling it.
I think the fireplace was probably a little bit too ambitious, but fingers crossed.
I reckon, guys, that's the winning piece. Croissants and crepes, baby. Mwah.
I seriously think it's a crying shame that we're not using that orange chair. That is a crying shame.
I wish the Navy team would stop squabbling and start styling. They had such a good concept and it's all fallen apart.
It wouldn't be French if there wasn't an argument, but they're taking it a little bit too far.
Renovators, 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds.
Look, I've got to get that mirror out, my God.
Perfect.
It is perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
We just need to level that lampshade, please.
Don't move it in.
No.
Stand back. Hurry, stand back, hurry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop work. Coming up,
The winning team today is...
who will win the $10,000? And a shock announcement that will rock the competition. We don't want you to just walk away right now.
Great team. Fiona, tell us about your room.
The room is a pied-à-terre.
It's an apartment in inner city living, and that's typical of the Parisians. They would have their main home in the country, and they would have this to come to the city during the week.
Let's have a look.
Peter's always got to sit down.
It's lovely. It's nice. I like the mirror, the way you've done that to give the height of the room. Love the little chairs, it's great. I love the fabric as well. I think that was a really nice little bit that you actually did something yourselves. So I think that's a real positive.
The painting on the walls, your workmanship on the walls, I think it does have a bit of a washed out French feel, but when you didn't go to the trouble of cutting it in, that's one of those little details I really, really would have liked to have seen. Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
So, Team Orange, tell us about your room.
Well, our room is basically very relaxed, sweet, balanced and comfortable. That's what we were trying to achieve. Obviously, we started with the chandelier and we've made that sort of more the hero of the room. I think the chair was the quirky piece of the room, and Lisa came up with introducing the burgundy going around to pick up that red of the chair.
We're going to go and take a look.
I particularly love the fact that you chose to hang that chandelier within the window frame so it became the hero of the room. I could see myself sitting very happily with a glass of wine, staring at Parisian life passing me by.
While Robin might be sitting on one side, I'm definitely going to be sitting on the other side.
If I ask you.
If she asks me to, of course. The beauty of the burgundy that wraps around the bottom edge there is it lowers the room.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
takes you down a scale. It keeps the whole room in that space. And I think that's gorgeous.
What I think you've missed, the bit of quirkiness. You've got a beautiful chandelier. It looks like a bird cage. It would have been nice to see a bird or something on top of it, just to
Some
give it
whimsy,
that quirkiness.
yeah.
We would have had to have gone and caught a bird, unfortunately.
Lisa, you're just the woman to do it. Sam, what was the team's overall vision for the room?
Where we were going with this room is we were going to French chic farmhouse.
French chic farmhouse, right, got it, yeah.
They're two panels on top of it.
Look.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's dressed
That's
beautifully.
nice, yeah.
The interesting thing about this room is that you have all of the furniture set up on this side. So when I sit in this chair, I have two events going on. I have the red doors and I have the cabinet. But I can't actually decide whether or not I should be going there or going there because this door is so red, it's taking everything away from the whole space. But I do really like all of the little activities that are actually happening inside that space. And I wonder how that actually could become more of a story.
Suzanne, would you like to explain the room to us?
I believe it's, I guess, a French chic like everyone's doing, but it's also a little bit French chic.
A French chic room.
Yeah, but I just think it's pure romantic elegance.
Okay, let's have a look.
I love the fact that they've continued that detail down there.
It's great.
Heater.
I think it's lovely. I like the panelling underneath. Chandelier's perfect, just the right height. The red chair's lovely. It's very girly. How did you two feel about that?
Oh, I think it needed that little bit of colour. I think that sort of helped set it up.
That was our choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The other thing that I have to say about scale within the room is where the mantle is, but I would have loved to have seen a bit more height in that to give the room a bit more elegance and grandeur.
Tina, tell me about your room.
The vision for our room was French country. We wanted to create something that was rustic yet elegant, casual yet sophisticated.
We might have a look. Thank you. What a calming, relaxing room.
It's beautiful. And there's only 3 of you, which is amazing. I think it's a great choice of colour. I'm not sure whether it says French chic to me, but I just think that the depth of that colour is really interesting, and to use it with your hand-mixed palette of the gold, I think really works.
The 3 of you have probably completed close to the most amount of work that's been done in any of the rooms. You needed a fireplace and you created one. You've even gone to put some bricks in the base, which we all know you're familiar with. And, yeah, I'll say it out loud. I think you guys are dangerous.
Well, here we are with this finished room. How did we get here? Tell me how this went.
It went quite well, really. Looking back, I'm very happy with our room.
The journey. Let's talk about the journey.
We did have to jump a few hurdles to get there. But, yeah, we got there in the end, so that's the main thing.
Kel, you know, what happened throughout the day?
There's a little bit of disharmony at certain points in time. You know, ultimately, painting the floor 40 minutes before the end of the task was too much.
Which hasn't happened, has it?
In the end, no.
Guys, we're going to have a look at your room now, then we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. What a great room. And how frustrating is that? You have created something very beautiful in there.
It's lovely.
How would have it been if you put 100% of your time, for God's sake, into this room?
This is great. The chandelier choice is brilliant. It is such a piece of whimsy. The symmetry in the room, really, with the 2 lamps, the 2 cupboards at the end, actually adds harmony to the room. The colour of the walls is right. The overall impression is fantastic.
It's lovely.
I look at the room and I think that the idea of the blue trim across the floor would have been really special. And when you actually did the walls there and that light blue, it just went, wow. And I can see then just adding it into the floor would have just finished that off to its completeness. At 3/4 time, you guys were 10 goals up. Let's hope that you haven't lost the game and $10,000.
Absolutely.
Guys, today as a group, you decided on one theme, French chic. Now, the team that created the best interpretation is about to win $10,000 to put towards their renovation.
Everyone, you really impressed me, especially with the limited time that you had. But there were 2 rooms that really stood out. One room was really inspired by the south of France. That room was created by the navy blue team.
I was a little bit surprised, but I was happy with our room. They obviously were looking at the final product and not the way we worked as a team.
The next room that really impressed me had a stunning Parisian elegance to it. And that room was created by the orange team.
I am so excited. I so want to win this challenge. We really need the money. Nice to be here for a change.
It was so difficult to split these two. Really, really difficult. But there was one room that had fewer mistakes. The winning team today is the orange team.
I'm over the moon. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of my team. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a great feeling.
You can get the next one, Michael.
It is extremely frustrating to be up there within an arm's reach of those prizes and get them taken away from you.
Orange team, you have won $10,000 to go towards your renovation. Well done.
Well done. So have you got an earmark for something?
We do. We needed the French doors at the back to go in, so hopefully that will
How
make a big
appropriate.
Very.
You know, just standing there in the line, I'm not actually sure where the words come from, but I stepped forward and...
Brendan, I've actually decided to leave the competition today because this hasn't been one challenge. This has been happening repeatedly. And, you know, I feel I can't creatively continue. You know, I'm really sorry, but that's the end of the journey for me today.
Tomorrow night, it's Judgment Day for the Renovators. These are not social calls. The judges get their first look at the developments of the 6 houses.
It'll be the second time the half-done house is sold as half-done.
The team who has made the least progress will face elimination.
I'm very worried. We cannot afford to lose anyone at this stage.
And ahead, the biggest and the best is still to come.
You guys are about to face some massive challenges.
Do your best, then do 10% better.
Knock us out. Make something super awesome.
We're not just taking baby steps anymore. These are huge leaps.
Just hoping that the house doesn't fall down.
Our house is looking like a home.
This is huge.
It's unreal.
Some people finish their house before we start.
You are heading to Queensland on a special mission to help out.
We're about to go and help people that have never been so down and out.
It just makes you feel so proud that you can give someone something like this.
Renovating, it's hard on your back, it's hard on your head, it's also sometimes hard on your heart.
It's gutsy, fun, I love it.
You really nailed it.
All of you guys have this great opportunity to show the rest of this country how to do it.
This is what we all dream about doing.
6 houses, 6 teams. There can only be one winner.
I'm going to give it all I got.